Come on into the farm. Welcome. This is Creation Family Farms, folks. We're a farm in Southern California, Tarzana. We grow a lot of interesting things here. A lot of things with intention and sound and frequency and vibration. These are the loves of my life, plants. We're a national wildlife sanctuary here. One of my pride and joys is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb that adapts to your human being so you can feel what you need to feel when you need to feel it, good or bad, just like everything else on this farm. To die for, to live for. We're coming along past our artichokes. Everything again is planted with intention here. We're a superfoods farm where we grow microgreens, spirulina, and mushrooms, as well as 100 varieties of herbs that are specifically designed for your human being. Powerful stuff. One of the places we'll be growing these herbs is in this hoop house. I call it a portal. This is a 20 by 40 hoop house, and I can't tell you how easy this thing was to put up. It looks super complicated, and it is, but it's an intelligent design made for intelligent people to grow food for your heart, your soul, your vessel, and your spirit. We love this hoop house. I'm gonna grow billions and billions and billions of plants out here, mostly microgreens, mostly for you, and a little bit for me, a lot for the community, a lot for society, and a lot for humanity. Imagine love grow. Creation Family Farms. Come through the hoop house. It's actually a portal. I've been saging in here every day. Saging is what we do with sage. So I take sage, I light it on fire in this bowl, and I smudge the whole entire farm at 4 o'clock every morning. I walk around the farm and let the sage smoke activate everything around here. And on that note, what we've done in this hoop house as well is we've taken crystals and put them in each one of the ends of our what I call the spines. Each one of these posts holds a crystal from my friend Paul at Montana Crystal Miner. More borage, herbs, and flowers are over here. All grown. We didn't plant any of this year. This all came up from seed, including the milk thistle. Everything is medicine here, and we like it. Love eating medicine myself. This is another type of medicine, Calendula. It's an edible flower. Good for various things. One of the things I enjoy Calendula for is that it's good for the autoimmune system, good for the lungs, good for the respiratory system, good for my brain, and good for my neural network. One of my other favorite herbs that we're growing here on the farm is pitcher sage. Pitcher sage smells good, tastes good, is good for you, and they use this in particular sage in Botox. This is a skin tightener. Not only does it smell good, it tastes good, but it makes your skin tight. Tight, tight, tight. So we use this along with the blackberries and along with the geranium to heal humans. This is our faith sign. We're not called Faith Farms, we're called Creation Farms, but Creation Family Farms. I made this for Marigold a couple years ago for a gift instead of giving her a present. And she really likes it. Periwinkle, another herb for the autoimmune system. Onions, cannabis is over there. All these herbs, people that come here like to pick this in particular variety of herbs for how tasty it is. The bees even love the hugel piles. Here's some of our bees we make awesome honey from. 60,000 bees are surrounding this property daily, going out and foraging honey. Bees are considered livestock. We're very grateful to have bees here on this property. Bees are one of my favorite animals on the earth. I think bees offer a lot of healing to human beings, not in the form of getting stung, in the form of observation, in the form of what they can achieve and do as little tiny animals, and what we can't do as big humans. I mean, it doesn't take does a bee have to go to class to learn how to make a beehive? Hey, tree. Hey, bee. It's me, Timo Tree. I'm back, folks. Sorry about that tree. It's trying to steal my game. One of the challenges most microgreen people have is what to do with your soil, your microgreens afterwards. Well, if this is so rich and so powerful, you see how easy it breaks down into nothing? It's back to soil again. This is super soil, richer than it was when I first started it, full of more nutrients than it did when it began. It's now actually alive and living, which makes my microgreens grow that much more powerful. So we recycle everything here at the farm. If I'm not using this in another form of a plant, I'm using it for our microgreens or I'm selling it to somebody. It's all gold, like the honey. Plants, all these ideas, and that's a microgreen. Now it's a piece of broccoli, one little seed. Oh, here's our inputs. Input is where we take everything from the farm that's green like this. We add it to a container. We add water and sugar to it. We let it sit and cook. It ferments and turns into a super sauce that the plants love. This is our beautiful friend, the pine tree. Hundreds of years ago, in the Lewis and Clark expedition, they would use these ideas to benefit their human beings when they couldn't find any other minerals or vitamins. This is a powerhouse. The whole entire tree is edible, from the bark to the roots to the inside meat to the leaves. Have a bite today, folks. Ah, microgreens. Folks, here's one of the things we love doing here at Creation Family Farms. We love growing microgreens. I've been personally blessed with the opportunity to take billions and billions and billions of seeds and turn them into billions and billions and billions and billions of plants. And I can't begin to tell you folks that this is not anything compared to what I'm going to show you in the hoop house in 3 weeks. You'll see 30 times this amount that is going to be for the community of Los Angeles and for the greater region of America. These are superfoods. These microgreens are full of hormones. They're full of oxygen. They're full of phytonutrients, and they're full of enzymes. That little acronym I gave you there is called HOPE. We called our microgreens HOPE microgreens for a minute because of how powerful they are for you, how powerful they are for me. An average family can easily consume one of these boxes a week. The average family that does that is no longer average. The average family that does that is a super family. The strongest people and the smartest people on the earth are eating these in particular downloads and ideas. Not because they're smart and the strongest. They got that way from eating this stuff. They became smarter. They became stronger. They learned like I'm learning, like you're learning right now. The things in these plants that can benefit your human beings are so rewarding. One of the things in them that is created when you chew on broccoli is sulforaphane. Sulforaphane is a phase 2 enzyme activator. It turns your whole human on. We have 64 codons in our human being. 22 of them are currently activated. Eating green superfoods raw like this turns your human being on, activating those codons like little light switches in your body, turning on enzyme receptors, turning on hormone receptors, turning on all sorts of receptors. Receptors for the sun, receptors for the earth, receptors for the frequencies of the earth, receptors that do natural things to block negative things that are being done to us on this planet. This is a raw, living, electric superfood. It is the most powerful thing you can consume in plant form that grows on the earth. If you want an in-the-earth food or an ocean food, that's the Spirulina. That's a whole other animal, 52 trace minerals that I can't grow in these ideas. Neurological upgrades up the yin-yang when you eat that form of a filling. It is nothing but win-win. High performance. Yes, baby. We could step over here for a minute and look at our little consultation world. It was recently blown away by a windstorm, but this is where I would sit with people that want to have a consultation for a guided journey. A guided journey can be one of mushrooms. That could be either in the microdose form. That is an amount of mushrooms that would be less than a gram. 0.15 of a gram would be in a microdose. A macrodose or a hero's journey or an ego death would be 3.5 grams to 5.5 grams or larger. This is an area that I could sit with you and talk to you about your opportunities that you're willing to explore in your life, and that maybe we can help you see another version of yourself coming from the end result of a happier human. I am speaking in favor of this, not as a drug, but as a medicine that can truly help a majority of human beings. So yeah, this is the only grain that we grow, and I like this grain because it doesn't attach itself to our bodies like other grains do. So when we're eating wheat and other things, it's really hard for the body to break it down, almost like we're not designed to eat wheat. So imagine human beings creating foods for the population that they had to feed the population, not realizing that it was good or bad for you, just to take care of the need at a temporary time. That need turned into everybody else's current desire. A lot of these foods stick to our bodies in weird ways, like wheats and like oils and like other things, and sugars, and even the mushrooms. These don't. They go into our body. And that's what I like eating the microgreens for. You eat these, if you know how to masticate properly, it immediately assimilates to your body, going into your human, doing what it should do. So when you're eating things like the radish is full of things that get rid of free radicals and heavy metals. When you're doing the sunflower, man, you're putting massive oxygen in your body and also helping your lungs. Okay, here's our little wild tropical flower garden, basically a hummingbird paradise. Coming full circle, we're coming under our third citrus tree. Something amazing about citrus trees and learning about oranges is the types of oranges that you could find. It's easy to tell whether it's what kind of orange it is usually if it looks like it has a little belly button. Obviously, that would be a navel. Well, for now, it's an orange. It's not a pink or a yellow. This, I do know, is called a mimosa tree. A mimosa tree is a very special tree to me personally for the healing medicines that this in particular idea offers. One of them comes from the bark of this sacred tree, and the bark that is broken down, frozen, and you can create a very special compound called dimethyltryptamine, DMT, out of this. It is the world's most hallucinogenic medicinal plant, not a party plant at all. If you want a serious ceremonial upgrade, you want to meet your maker, you want to see your human, you want to get down to the nitty-gritty of what's underlying all your shit, this is a very powerful medicinal plant that could set you straight. The experience lasts a very short while physically, meaning when you ingest this or vaporize it, the experience lasts about 15 minutes to a half hour physically, but the residuals are a lifetime of healing, therapeutical ideas that no one else has ever been able to claim fame to. This is a teacher plant. This is a very powerful medicine plant. When people offer you this experience, think about it. And if you could experience it, consider it. It could be one of the biggest opportunities you've ever given your human being. And that goes for most plant medicines as well. Don't just jump into the opportunity. Go for a consultation. Talk to a professional. Talk to a doctor. Go online. Do your research. This is not a party material. Mushrooms are not for partying. DMT is not for partying. They are plant medicines, just like cannabis. It is a serious opportunity to upgrade your human being in today's society without doing too many hardcore pharmaceuticals. We're a beautiful little setup here in Southern California, Tarzana. We're a Creation Family Farms. We use subtle energy to activate our plants here in love, in life. These tuning forks are very special to us. So we use them in all the activations of all the seeding that we do here on the farm. As I mentioned to you before, these ones have been redesigned with sterling silver and meteorite and another mineral called zinc. Zinc and copper are what the Egyptians would carry in each hand. One element, the ankh would be one thing, and the other element would be another thing. So the alchemy in that would be balance, basically. And that's why we use a lot of those elements today in current farming. Isn't that weird? Balancing out things, blocking heavy metals, blocking frequencies, helping things grow. It's an amazing thing, learning more about ancient plant knowledge and applying it today. Because today they're using computers, they're using chemicals, and they're forgetting about the way things used to be done. I like old school farming. I like old school farms. I don't want to break my arm doing it though. I would love to go back in time and see different aspects of farming and talk to the farming masters and the herbalists and even the apothecarians, the way that the old Celtics used to make their special brews. I mean, is there such a thing as a love potion? I think so. Yeah, huh? I mean, we're here. Yeah, and it gives me the opportunity to come full circle as far as being a native of Los Angeles and not having this opportunity for myself as a child. You know, it's really awesome that I could create this for myself currently and then give it full circle back to the community and people in the community that come from other places where they've never had the opportunity to farm. And when they see it done in LA, it trips them out. We're a mecca of 20 plus million people that are striving to learn about fresh food, how to grow it, what is soil, what is a bee, what is a hoop house, where do you get all those things? How, again, how? When you put how out to the universe, you'd be surprised how the universe responds. You know, it gives you a lot of answers back. You know, and if you ask the right question, you'll get all sorts of answers back. If you ask the wrong question, you might not get any answers. Again, my name is Timothy. This is Creation Family Farms. We're a farm in Los Angeles, California that specializes in growing superfoods. I'm a medicine man, I'm a plant doctor, I'm a farmer, I'm an intentional grower of superfoods. We grow them all with sound, frequency, vibration, and love. It's the most amazing thing I've ever been able to do in my life, where we're creating a brand new form of growing food with sound and energy and frequency and love. It's not actually brand new, it's an ancient form. It's just unspoken of nowadays. People want profit. People want to grow with chemicals. And so I'm not mad at those people. Everybody's got to make money. We live in a very unique space. We get people promoting food in every way, shape, and idea that's saying it's one thing, and the chemical and the results and the scientific studies are saying it's another. So we are an anti-cancer farm. We're a wellness farm. We're a workshop farm. We're a farm for tours. We're in LA, and we're here to help you. You can find us at the Brentwood Farmers Market in Brentwood, California on Sundays from 7 o'clock till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You can find us at Creation Family Farms on Instagram, info@creationfamilyfarms.com. You can call us at 818-823-6641. I'm open to answer anything you heard me talk about on any of these ideas I could answer questions for. We're open for consultations, ideas, again, workshops, you name it, feel free to contact us. Thank you, folks. This is Creation Family Farms. My name is Tim Huffman. I am an intentional grower of superfoods.